Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Cartel Tycoon. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're about to take control of Tensaka. And that means opening up a whole new area and hopefully also opening up another residence, because the game does not appear, and maybe I'm just miscounting. I don't think I am though. I've been pretty thorough here. The game does not seem to update your residence count. So let's count them together, shall we? We're going to count. One. We have one residence here. Okay. And we have another 2 residences here. So that's 3 total. Okay. Then we have 4 here. Right? That's the 4th. Then we can come up here. That's the 5th. Right here. Right? So that's 5 residences. Right? 5. But it tells me I have 7 out of 7. Now, I don't know what's going on with that, but I can't put any more down. However, we have this control of this zone, I guess. And once we get control of this zone, we can then go after this residence. That will be 6 total. And then there is another residence somewhere on the map. I kind of forget where it is, but there is one more on the map somewhere right here. And that would be 7. So now I'm thinking maybe it's just 7 total on the map as opposed to my own personal allowance. It looks like only 7 are allowed to exist on the map itself, which is kind of strange. I don't know how I feel about that, but I do think that maybe we could take one down. So I think I'm going to have this lady here, Griselda. We're building up a lot of money in this place, in these places, right? We're building up a lot of it. I need to go ahead and move people around too. And also we have a task to do here. Let's talk to the mayor. He's going to tell us he wants a certain level of loyalty out of us, because that's what always happens. He wants us to be an idol. Wow. Okay. Okay. In that case, we already are. That's maxed out loyalty is what he wants. Now we have to eliminate the gang presence in Tensaka. Now, our gang level is we're handling the terror okay. Okay. We're doing all right. I got useless boy over here. And somebody asked me, you know, can't you use silent assassination on your own guy if you wanna get rid of him? So let's find that out. Can I use silent assassination? I want to have Big Boss Man do it himself. It says silently assassinate a character in a specified building, as opposed to the other one. What's the other? There's another assassination skill, and I think it's hers. Assassinate character in specified building. So, oh, we can actually click them, but silently doing it. Now that's different. Let's try this. Silent assassination. I can click him, and it looks like it's going to take him out. Which, you know, like, I don't know how I feel about that, but it looks like that's going to happen now. Okay. Because we tried this out on Twitch, and we tried it out with the assassination skill, and it wasn't like allowing us to pick a specific character to assassinate. But I think that's because I wasn't like in control of that character. I think I had to choose a character I had control over. But maybe that's not it. Because what happened was we assassinated somebody. The terror went way up. Again, my memory's a little foggy on it because it's a long time ago on Twitch. But the terror went way up, like instantly 2 levels from almost nothing. And we got $10,000 as a reward for that. Almost like it was assassination contract kind of thing. This time it doesn't seem to be doing that. So this time it looks like, especially I guess with silent assassination, it does look like I'm able to target a specific person. So hopefully we'll get somebody more useful than that guy now. So I want to see how much the terror goes up with a silent assassination first. In the meantime, though, I need people moving money to wash it, because there's just a lot of this going on, and I think we're setting coffee here because they're confiscating money, right? There's 300,000 in here though. That's a problem. So where's my money mover? Money mover's probably out. You know what? I'm going to send you to here to start moving this money. And I'm also going to send you over here to start moving this money. And then I want Hector to come on over and start helping me move this money. And then you are going to deliver money also to the city. So I'm going to start dumping money directly to the city because then I don't have to sit there and babysit them on which building they're going to, etc. I can just have them keep doing it because we're making too much money, right? We have over $118,000 worth of stuff to export right now, and we are not exporting it because we are already full of money. So as soon as we get to $299,999, they're going to ship this, which means another $118,000 is going to get popped in here. I need as many people pulling money out of this as possible. Now, I think I'm going to redo all of this. I think I'm going to redo all of it. If I destroy a building, I'm thinking if I destroy a building, he loses 100% of what it has as resource, right? But I think it's worth it. I'm gonna rebuild all of this stuff. I'm gonna take down all my factories, and we're gonna make this so that this doesn't happen anymore. And what I mean by this doesn't happen anymore, I mean I'm gonna make it to where this doesn't overflow like this anymore, because it's not working out real well. Mauricio Romero has been killed. Yes. So the silent assassination, and you notice the terror went way up when that happened. Like, it still went way up. That is crazy. So we almost got the federales involved right now. We really need to make sure we don't have any more things for terror for a while. So hopefully we can get this taken care of. And I really don't want the federales involved, to be honest. I'm thinking of shutting down a couple of these things so they don't get full. Like, part of me actually wants to rework the whole thing, right? Because I'm pretty convinced. I think you're right. You need to do this in a way where all of your supply is catered towards a single workshop, and that is it. And they are not connected by roads. So you do not have shared buildings because they will not regulate their own supply. So I need to do that. So he's going to come through here, which is kind of a weird path. I want her to stop delivery, actually, move to this so we don't get the cops involved here. I do have a solution for this for now that we're over. We're over on coffee. It's not even drugs. I eliminated the plantation here. I'm in the process of deleting a lot of things, actually. I'm in a bit of a deleting mood here, okay? We're deleting all of this, and then if you come over to not Rogandes, it's I forgot what else I was deleting. I deleted some stuff. I forget where it is. That's how much I've deleted. Oh, I deleted these extra opium farms because we're oversupply on opium all the time. So now we're not, because I'm not overproducing it. I think what I want to do here is I want to organize everything to where we are never overproducing anything. We will underproduce instead of overproduce, which is obviously better because, this is a consequence of your actions of overproducing, right? Let's get... Yeah, I want you... See, the thing is, I need this... Oh, hey, autosave already, huh? Wow. I wonder if there's any way I can, disable the autosave. Damn. What's any way can I disable autosave? That might be something to look into later. So, dried cannabis, there's not a whole lot here, but there's a whole lot like this. So, I want you move over here for a second and just going to move all the dried cannabis over to the other workshop. And then you are going to deliver all the money you can to this building. And again, the residences do not do this on their own as well as we need them to. We're making too much money for residences to move on their own. And that's just a fact, folks. There we go. All right, so 281. I don't think you'll have to deal with an oversupply on that now, but just because I'm going to have you bring it over here too, because this one doesn't have any. We need a whole bunch over here for it to work. Just for a little bit. Wowzers. I don't know what's going on with the game right now. All right. So now I want to stop delivery and move over here. I'm just going to have you guys doing money. How's the money at this border? All right. The money on this border is now officially not suspect. However, because of how much we've exported, it will soon be suspect because in 4 hours, we're getting another $112,000. Pretty bad. So the excess coffee, let's send it over here. Yeah, because we don't have hardly any coffee in the other ones, right? So we're just going to have this lady here deal with all of it. And then bring it back over here. I'll have you deliver the access to this one now. And now this way, these buildings can keep making things. Now, we're obviously not making any more chemicals, right? And I've also stopped shipping coffee to this warehouse. So eventually this warehouse will run out. Because I want to rebuild all of this in a configuration that has it not doing this. Has it not doing this thing where it's, you know, not delivering it to the right sources and all that stuff, right? I want to reimagine and redo this whole workflow. And I think that's the reason why they give you so much space. Thinking about it now, I think this is the reason why you get so much space in this game. So you can space out your buildings for that very purpose. I just thought it would be more efficient as someone who plays a lot of these types of games to have everything as close as possible because resources have to physically move from one structure to the other. If you can limit travel time, you can, you know, speed up your production. But in this game, it seems that that's not possible right now. So let's move this to Hector. I'm going to have you move it directly to the bank. And then let me double check and see what we're doing over here. You're not doing anything. Deliver your money to the city. All right. If we can get this terror to start cooling down so that we don't lose our money, which we need to go very fast with this. You have to come back. We have so much money in here. You have to deliver it. Just bring it to the city. The city has $500,000 in there right now. I really wish she could do something about that, but she can't. All right. So we want to eliminate the gang presence. That's going to have to wait until my terror is down so I don't get the federals involved. You have 48,000 in here. Let's have you deliver money to the city as well. There's already some in there, but we need to make sure this keeps moving. And then I think I might delete this residence and build another one somewhere else. Maybe, I think, over by the meth and stuff. I think so. Let's just give this guy a raise. I think I will. I think we're going to go ahead and delete this. I'm in a deleting mood. You're being deleted. But by doing that, I will be able to build another one over here in Molino. I already have one, but I think I want a second. And by think, I mean I definitely want a second. So as soon as that deletes, I should be able to make another. But I think we can only destroy one building at a time. Shit. DEA started... I heard the sirens and I was like, wait. DEA started confiscating vegetables at the seaport. So every time we bring a vegetable load now, it's going to raise terror. We don't want that. Let's redirect all of your shipments. We're no longer bringing it to the seaport. Now you're bringing it to... This is also... Everybody's confiscating vegetables. Bring it all the way over there then. It's a long trip, but it's the only place where we're not being hit with vegetables right now. Yes, I said it. We're being hit by vegetables. What are you going to do about it? Turn it on. Upgrade it. And I want to deliver to that checkpoint. No. I want to deliver to this checkpoint over here. All right. So at least we're not bringing that way. And then you guys are also bringing things to the seaport too as well, right? Nope. Checkpoints. But it's this one. But you're bringing coffee, so you're all right. And then same thing with you. As long as we're bringing coffee. This is all coffee. The vegetable ones are over here. Yeah, no seaport for you. Bring all the way over to here. And you are going to also do the same. Bring it over to here. I wish I could, like, stop the trucks. You know? The existing trucks that are already on their way. Like this one here. can I redirect this truck so that it doesn't ping, you know, so that it doesn't hit this and raise up the terror from the confiscation. Please, please, please do not tick. Oh, maybe it's just a money thing. Limit exceeded. Where is this? Oh, the Molino Bank. Oh, great. All right, hang on. I want... You can't move money. You can't move money. You're on your way. Let's stop your delivery. So there's a lot of micromanagement in this. And I'm not opposed to it, but there's a lot of micromanagement in this. Bring you that way. All right, we're no longer bringing things directly to the bank anymore. So Hector is gonna just deliver the money as fast as he can to the city. Which again, it's just not fast enough. I can almost put everybody I have on this, and I don't think I can move it fast enough. I need to start exporting to other checkpoints. This one is exporting all the way over here anyway. It's not even, this building's not even bringing things to this checkpoint, even though it should. And this one's exporting to 2 places, and this one's exporting to 2 places. So we're just making lots of money. That's all there is to it. If we get hit with the cops on this, I need to act on that favor very fast. But I think as long as you can get this, I think as long as you can get it to stop flashing red, like boom, it resets the suspicion timer on it, I think. But you notice as soon as it goes under 300,000, we ship, and it's going to be another 100 grand coming in, and we just keep building the supply like that, you know. It takes a long time. We're still moving money. It's not enough. It's just not enough. You can't move you know what? I need Felix to do this. I need Felix to get over here and help with moving money. Like, that's the only thing I can do right now is just move money. And I want you to go back home so we don't lose our home. Because that would be bad. All right, you know what? You can help out too. There's not a whole lot of money being here. So I think I'm going to bring you over here as well. We almost have more... Never mind, we do. We have more dirty money than legal money. And, you know, if I would say if we had higher law enforcement, the National Army is a real bad deal because they start blockading. And when they blockade, they take your money. Okay? They take all your stuff. So we don't want that at all. Imagine them blockading a city where we have $1 million plus. That's just gone. $1 million just gone. Right? It's a bad deal. We don't want that. Right. Keep going. 10,000. Come on. Wowzers. We know what we should do. We need to get the other seaport up. Or we just need to drop... We need to drop planes. Maybe planes is the answer here. Can I just delete this building? I know there's a lot of coffee in it, but it's going to get the cops' attention. I guess if it does, we just ask for the favor, right? Because there should be no more... Oh, there's no more coffee deliveries, but there's also no substances for it to create what it needs to create. Okay, so I think we start over on this whole deal here. I kind of don't care about having all this precursor stuff lost. I think we just start over from scratch on this whole thing. And I know this is a big waste of money, but I really want to rebuild it from scratch so that I know what I'm doing on this. And I have so much money that I don't care about wasting it right now. So let me get all of this stuff sorted. Just going to delete all the roads. Getting all this stuff boarded up. And we're going to completely wipe the entire meth setup. Because we have like, yeah, you can see it. We have over $3 million as like a cushion, right? As far as like our financials. And I don't even think I need meth to stay profitable. I've got enough stuff exporting everywhere else. But if I figure if I delete the building, then the cops can't investigate it, right? So we'll take it all down. There we go. Now we're starting to get the money out. Okay, good. Hector, I want you... No, not... You know what? I'll have you do it, because Hector does bigger money loads. We'll have Hector do it. Felix, start delivering money to the city, please. Getting it right to the city, and then we'll distribute it when we need to. I think these buildings, my opinion is that these buildings that you use for washing money, they should pull money automatically from the city up until their maximum value. That would solve a lot of problems with like this whole idea that you have to take it manually to each individual building. Even for the residences doing it, I don't know if that's even a good idea, right? Let me see. So there's 5,000 left in the jewelry store, 11,000 here. The casino has none. And then we can also get another building that would help wash money too. Maybe a circus. Maybe an amusement park. This also has a loyalty action too. Yeah, I think we'll take the amusement park here. Because we can. And then, do we have the ability to do another residence? Yes. Okay. So we'll have another residence. I think I'm going to actually wait until I have my finalized meth production set up again. And then I'll lay in... Whoops. Not this. Then I'll lay in all the... Man, deleting roads is also... It's stuttering the game. Oh, no. I mean, I want to get the roads out of the way. So, there we go. Okay. Now I want like a tool where I can just highlight it all and just remove it, right? Yeah, like this, and like that, and like that, and like that. There we go. And all the way like this, and like that. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna rework this. I need to kind of take a little bit and, analyze it all. Plus, I don't want this video to be all of this. I mean, I kind of wanted to start, you get the other residents and start taking Tensaka and all that stuff. I need time for the terror level to go down. So let me just get on with this, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got the I got this farm right here. It's shutting down. We've got a couple of a new warehouse set up over here, basically. So I'm taking this farm down, and I'm gonna bring this farm online. So we've got 2 level 3 farms, each producing 10 coffee apiece. So they're gonna be kicking out 20 coffee every 1 day, 16 hours, right? This one also has its own separate supply of coffee. There's only 2 fields for this, so we're going to go ahead and turn each one of these on as well. I do wish I could hit this power button here in the interface and just flip them on. That would be very nice. Unfortunately, I can't do that. So here we go. So these each have, like I said, their own sort of logistics, right? Everything's going to have its own logistics now. And so the 2 coffees are here. Now, our build for this, if we take a look at our drug processing, our build for this is for the meth is right here, right? We're going to package this up in coffee and then distribute it all over the place. So I need hydrochloric acid, I need the methylamine, and I need the precursor. And I need to get all that stuff into labs. Now, I still don't know the ratios because I still haven't looked into it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that these labs and stuff are only ever connected, right, to one warehouse, and that one warehouse is feeding only a set number of labs, hopefully just one lab, and then one workshop. And I know that probably doesn't produce things as fast as I can, but I want to see what that's like. So we're going to keep things out of this area because these sort of like a Venn diagram thing, kind of, it clashes, right? Now, one thing I could maybe do, could possibly get away with, is having just the labs in here, because the labs are only receiving materials from both sides. But for the sake of this experiment, I want to make sure that everything has its own separate logistics. So for this side, we're going to put this chemical factory over here. And I'm going to stick this one. Let's go 1. And we'll just have it automatically be the right kind of thing here. 2 and 3. Now, this is a lot of money, so probably going to have to pay dumbass again. However, he takes money directly out of the Rogandes coffers. And we've been delivering money straight there anyway, so whatever, he can have the dirty money. So all of these factories are going down. We want to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to have its own factory here, here, and here. And these are all locations that are close enough to where they're already going to be included with this. And we're just going to kind of go like that with it. Like, yeah, about like this. So these are all close enough to where the warehouses just inherently have them in range. Yeah, we have a situation, blah, 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 blah. I'll go ahead and pay you. We can fix that. Give him the dirty money. We already have it in Reorganizing, so he's just paid off now, whatever. So what I'm going to do, all right, is we'll get the asphalt roads all the way over here. Connect these up so that they all go there. This one's the same way. Does it bother you that this is not the same point? Whatever. Okay, so I have 2 coffee fields each. I don't know if this is too much, and it may be. And if it is, I'll just delete one. It's not a big deal. Or we'll have one make vegetables, and then we'll send some of these packages will be out with vegetables, and some of these packages will be out with something else, right? Whatever. Totally fine. Okay. All right, so let these get on. They're going to be making the stuff all getting into the warehouse. Then each warehouse is going to need its own labs. So we're going to just do level 3 labs here for this. And we're going to put, I think probably, I want to do 2 labs. I think 2 labs, but again, I don't know how fast it can actually work. So for the time being, I'm going to put 1 lab, and I think I'm going to put it right, one of them right here. The other one will go right here. All right, and these are level 3 labs that are doing the meth, right? And we'll have the fast roads. You might as well. It's like $300, whatever. Right, like so. All right. Now, I'm not connecting it direct here. Just, I don't know, because I want the roads to be clean. I feel like there's a main road and then there's little driveways. I'm just organizing that way because whatever. The next thing we're going to need are the workshops. And again, we're going to have the workshops be only in range of its own warehouse. So we're just going to put this right like this, I think. Yes. There's one. And we'll put this one right about like that. Okay. And these workshops will both be receiving coffee, right? As well as we'll get the in here, and then we'll get the out to be the road right there. They'll receive coffee, and they'll receive all the ingredients they need from the lab to make it count. So let's just see how this goes together, right? Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the ratios we need for this is not 1-to-1, but we're just going to see how this plays out and if it plays out differently. But before we get into that really deep, what I think I really want to do here is make sure that our money situation is okay. Okay, money's still at the border here. Let's keep delivering this to the city, please. So we can get it out of the border. And then the same thing is happening over here, I'm assuming. Yeah, we're almost completely dry on this. This is good. You almost have all the money out of here. Let's have you deliver that last bit to the taxi over there. Why not? Okay, so how much money we have in here? $500,000 in that city. We should have well over $1 million in this city. No. Oh, right. So I've been having... Yes. And I actually stopped doing this. Hector... Oh, man. You know what? He never stopped. I thought I stopped him. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. We've been taking money through Tensaka, and that's been raising terror. And it hasn't gone down yet. That's why. I thought I stopped him, but I never did. Because we don't have total control over Tensaka, I had him taking money from this checkpoint over to the buildings over here because I didn't think that they were washing money fast enough. In order to get there, though, you have to go through Tensaka. So that's my bad. I'm not going to do anything else. I fixed it now. So hopefully this means that the terror can stop doing what it's doing. And the seaport, I think, is still confiscating vegetables, so we're not really delivering anything except for the coffee stuff now. And you are delivering money to the casino, which you should be delivering it to the city. And autosave. Yeah, the boat's coming. It's okay. You know what? Like, how's the casino doing right now? Is it? Yeah, it's getting there. It might fill up. We should probably have you send it to the bank instead. Let's just speed it up really quick. And there's money in the city too, right? 61,000. Let's just make sure that you're sending the money. You're gonna send the money to the city. All right, good. And then Hector, you're going to move this way to handle this. Okay, let's take a look and see what we're getting here. So we have coffee in. We have a pretty good amount of coffee here in storage. I'm not sure if we need any more. I'm going to have it trickle charge for a little bit. And that just means turning this off. Hang on. Where are you guys off to? It's going to be this workshop. So the Federals are... you know what? Can I have a favor? Can you... have you... across all regions. I like this. Can you... have them ignore all my warehouses for the time being, just so I can completely focus on what I'm doing here? Thank you. Police is now under control, so they're not gonna do anything about this. Felix, I would like you to come over here and address this. The police are not gonna mess with us here because of that favor. Keeping your loyalty up is really important for that reason. The police are gonna be like, hey, no, wait a minute, they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to take this. That was the whole point. They're not supposed to take this. Wait. No. They're under control. Events listed below will not trigger. Hang on. Get out of there. I think maybe I have to do that before? Wait. Did I not do that right? I don't think I did that right. I guess I didn't do that right. They're supposed to ignore the warehouses, but they didn't. I guess you have to do prevent the next attack instead on that. I guess. Well, this doesn't have a whole lot for dried cannabis anyway, so I guess now it's going to get more deliveries and we can actually start using it. They were really hitting this one hard, like only that one, so whatever. I must have just done the wrong one. It's going to be fine. How much are you? You don't have hardly any money left. I actually want you to go somewhere else, but we'll have that happen later. Have you bring it to the bank, let's say. How's the bank doing? Yeah, we can have you bring money to the bank for a little bit. All right, so how's this doing? We should be making the stuff. We want precursor as well. So let's make sure we're using the precursor as well, so that gets delivered, because right now we're kind of building up a supply of that, right? And it looks to me like we don't have enough methylamine here. And we don't have enough methylamine here. So we may need to produce more methylamine. It seems like that's coming out a little slower than the others. All right, so why don't we make another chemical plant. This one is only to make methylamine, and we're going to have you hang out, I guess, right... You know, we could put one big factory right here, since both are needing more methylamine, right? So since both need it, I'm going to put one factory that shares between the two of them, right? And this will go, I think, right. Have it go right here. We will not put a road through this. Instead, we will just have it go like to the warehouse and then to the other warehouse. All right, these other buildings cannot cross through other buildings to get to the other side. So these two warehouses are still completely separated, since their trucks cannot go through other buildings to get where they need to go. But this factory can now deliver additional methylamine to both of these, because you don't have what you need either. Now you're going to do this and this, and you are going to do this and this. Okay, good. And then you two are going to be sending your stuff to two locations, here and also here in Argandes. And then I actually could send it also to the seaport. And this will separate the supply, basically. The idea is, since I'm not sending it to one location heavily all the time, but I'm splitting it up amongst 3 locations, that maybe each individual location won't get overworked. Now, there is a residence here handling this border. There's a residence here handling this border. And there's a residence over here handling this border, albeit really slowly, since they have to cross across this line and go all the way up here. But I don't think it's too big of a deal. Speed this up just a little bit, though. I am going to go ahead and upgrade this road so that you go a little bit faster. All right, and we have room for another residence as well, but I'm just going to kind of hold off on it for the time being. How's our money? Okay, we don't want to send any more money to the bank. Hector, you're going to hold off on the bank deliveries and start delivering to... You have nothing to deliver. Yes, it's about time. Although 18 grand is about to come, though. It's fine. We'll move you to... Temporarily. Why don't we just have you hang out in the residence for a little bit? You know what? No, I don't think you need to do that, because we want to move money from the city into where it's getting washed, right? I mean, we want to have more money brought to, like, say, the jewelry store, for example. And then we want to have more money, again, after that, brought to the amusement park, which I just built. There we go. And then stop those deliveries, have more money brought to the casino. Okay, good. So now we have money everywhere, right? Amusement park has a bunch. You've got just enough. You've got a good amount. You've got a good amount. Maybe one more delivery to the casino ought to do it. Done. Okay, so we're just going to have you sit there for a bit, and you'll transfer money. So we have all of these buildings now doing that. Now, I would take this money, again, to other places to wash it, because we have other buildings to wash it from. But I cannot bring money through Tensaka without raising the terror, and that's the whole point. I need to get rid of the terror so that I can raid these, do the second point of this city's quest, and then I don't have to worry about... I don't want to worry about the federales. I don't want suspicious buildings having them seize multiple buildings when they are suspicious. I don't want that. This game is one of those games where if you let things run rampant, and you can mess up, like you do one mistake, right? Like you can get completely out of control very fast from one single mistake. So yeah, I'm gonna watch that. And are we cleaning any money here? Taxi's doing some. Casino's still doing some. Okay, we're washing money here. How are you doing? Can we deliver some of this money to, let's say, how much you got? Okay, we can keep that going. Deliver money here. You don't actually deliver it very fast. That's good. The bank is empty, so let's have you bring some to the bank. And stop. And then deliver money now to the casino. There we go. And one more. Good. I think you can handle one more, actually. The load that you bring is really small. So this is barely. So in 8 hours, this goes away anyway. Good. Our loyalty's starting to dip just a little bit. I'm gonna let this casino. You know what? No, this is cheaper and it's way more effective. Come to the cathedral and do this. Execute this, and the priest will mention you in every sermon as a pious guardian of the church. I'm very pious. Didn't you know? Very pious. And now I want you to take the excess money from the city and bring it all the way over to this bank, because we need more money brought there too. And then I think I'm going to do the same thing with you. I'm going to have you deliver your money all the way over here. We don't need to go through Tensaka for this. So hopefully you don't, because that would be stupid. Let's have you bring it over there to get washed. So I really need to start like washing the money, right? It's building up. There's so much dirty money building up. I'm not washing it fast enough. So I'm really trying to get that under control. How is this working? Let's find out. So it looks to me like you don't have enough meth to make the package, but you have plenty of coffee. We are making meth, but it doesn't look like we're getting enough methylamine. Methylamine is still not being delivered very fast. And it looks like we're going to need more, even more. Let's get another level 3 factory for methylamine. We're going to put it in the middle here. And once again, we're not going to connect these two. We're just going to drive the roads direct like this and like this. So they cannot pass between, right? And this is going to hopefully, crossing our fingers here, I'm hoping that this means we can get more stuff in this lab, because without the methylamine, this stuff is starting to build up really fast, right? So I need the methylamine to be constant. And that's not happening. This lab is going to overflow. Yeah. It just needs more. That's crazy. There we go. Okay, good. We can start again. Now, how much supply is used here? So you're using 33 methylamine every time, but you're only using 7 of the hydrochloric acid and 8 of the precursor. All right, so that's good insight. So why don't we need even more methylamine? Yeah, that's good insight. Okay, we'll put another factory here. And same thing, take the asphalt roads, just bring it around to there, and also bring this around to there. All right, another methylamine factory delivering to both, right? Methylamine is the weak point for everything. So we need to do a lot more of that. If we can keep the supply of that up, I think we'll be in great shape. Seaport's no longer under vegetable confiscation. Perfect. I want all my vegetables. All my single vegetables. That doesn't work. Never mind. Everyone just forget that I said that. If you could forget that I said that, that'd be great. You know, in fact, that's going to be your word of the day right here. Your word of the day is vegetable. I can't wait to see how you incorporate that by telling me how would you... Oh, God, this isn't... I was going to structure this question differently, but I have a feeling that would really be bad. Let's structure this question differently. You want to sneak in to this house to steal a big diamond, okay? You want to sneak into this house to steal a big diamond because Felix is rich, all right? He's got diamonds in the house. How do you get in the house and steal the diamond? Tell me how you're stealing the diamond. Remember, you got to use the word of the day, which is vegetable. Good luck. That's good. I like that one way better. Because the other one was inviting some seriously bad things. I know you, internet. I'm aware of you. This is bad, too. We need to get this under control. You can't carry anything. Gosh. Actually, you know what? We killed a guy. So we can bring another guy in, right? As long as he's a Nava. Yeah, here we go. Access to faster opium growth? No, I want to deliver. Can you guys just come with delivery? Like, yeah, right here. Just come to deliver. Like, that's it. Just come in ready to deliver things. I don't see why that's a hard thing. Ugh. We are really... You know, maybe we do get... Ooh, we don't have drying rack 3 yet. I think we need to get... better plantation? No. Let's go for the aerodrome. Gosh, $53,000 though. That's bound to get the Fed's attention. Let's get the new aerodromes. We can upgrade these and maybe start sending more things by air too. Speaking of which, are you not sending anything through air? See, this is again that problem where there's too many vegetables in this workshop, right? You look at this workshop, there's overhead. There's not enough dried cannabis to go around on this. That's what it is. There's not enough dried cannabis. You know, and I don't think that problem's going to get solved very soon. At least not soon enough. I would prefer to not have to deal with the cops here. I want to send... I don't think you'll get there in time. I want someone who can get there in time. Felix, what do you have on you? You know what? No, you can get there. You're fast. I want move to here. Well, actually, no, you're slow. You're the one that can move lots of stuff slowly. But you know what? It's okay, because if we can just get to this building, take the supply out of there, no problem. Everybody has lots and lots of vegetables right now, so I'm going to switch you to cannabis for the time being. All right, deliver the vegetables to this one. Just balance it out. There we go. Okay. I think we've done a good job in balancing this. One more time. One more time. And we're good. Okay. Move back to the money. Go back to the money. All right. Terror is finally starting to look like it's dropping. Finally. We still have $1 million in here, man. Like, it is not slowing down. Hector is bringing money into the bank. Okay, stop now. Now deliver it to the casino. And that should do it. Now deliver it to the jewelry store. There you go. Good job, Hector. And now deliver it to the amusement park. Okay, stop. Halt deliveries. There you go. How are we doing over here? No, I need to move you back. You have a medium cargo. That should be good. Let's have you stop delivery. And we'll move money into these buildings because we can fill them back up too. So that they're constantly washing money. My gosh, this is taking forever, isn't it? There's a lot of micromanagement in this game. And I think, I don't know exactly... I really think that they can solve that by just having these buildings pull it out of the city automated. I think I like the idea what they're up against. I like what they're going for. I mean to say, with this idea that you can bring it to certain buildings and all that stuff. And by all means, let that be an option if we want to do it. But I think this right here falls on the category of I would classify it as needless busy work. Which, I know this is like an opinion, man, but I think it's needless. I don't think we should have to bring it directly to these buildings. Yes, the residences can take care of that, but I've already addressed that a couple of times. So I'm not gonna keep repeating it. I say it multiple times because I keep getting multiple comments regarding it, but I don't think I need to say it again. The residences are not a catch-all. They do not fix everything. They are an element of the solution. They are not the solution themselves because they only have one truck. If they had more trucks, I would change my tone on that, but they don't. All right, look at this. We actually are producing enough methamphetamine now to keep these labs producing constantly. However, now we're producing too much hydrochloric acid, which is really surprising considering... I mean, maybe that's how it works. Interesting. Because of the ratios, right? It's 7. 7 every 10 hours. But you're making 15 every 9 hours. Which means one hydrochloric plant... Yeah. Change this hydrochloric plant to methamphetamine. How much are you making? You're making 15 every 12 hours. Yeah. Change these two. I got it. I think I got this. Change these two to methamphetamine. Change this one to methylamine. And then change this middle one to hydrochloric acid. And we'll change this one here to precursor. And what we should see here is a shift to where all of the factories are producing more than enough methylamine now, but we're getting the precursor and the hydrochloric acid delivered from the center, which is splitting that timeline up, right? So since we're making 15 every 9 hours and each of the labs uses 7 every 10 hours, 1 is enough to provide resources for 2 labs. And that's, I think, almost equally true with the precursor. But the methylamine is 23 every 13 hours, which is less. So we have actually too many factories running now. So I should be able to shut down shut down this one and shut down this one. I think that equalizes it out a bit better. I'm not sure about the coffee though, because we use coffee very quickly. It's only 2 hours to package it up. It's very fast. But I know we're gonna just take a look and see how this works now, right? So I think what we'll find here is that these values are gonna start equalizing, but the methylamine is gonna come in too fast because we're producing too much of it now. So I think we actually need only 2 factories. Maybe like 1.5 factories. Let me shut this off really quick. Shut this one down, I guess. It doesn't matter. They're both doing the same thing. Is it 1 hydrochloric acid for 2 labs, 1 precursor for 2 labs, and then 1.5 methylamine per lab? Because that's kind of what we have here, right? 1.5. 22, right? 23. And this one uses 33. So we need like the 23 and then half of that again. Right? So I think that's the balance. We got vegetables going through the check. We got vegetable confiscation at this checkpoint. Okay, hang on. I think that's the balance. Let's remove that checkpoint. This one. Remove it. Bring it back to the seaport. There we go. And we need to do that with all of these. So checkpoint. Gone. Move it back to the seaport. Here we go. And anyone else doing vegetables? Yeah, you are. And we're gonna go not the checkpoint, but instead the seaport. Same things as usual. I think we figured it out. I think this figures it out. I don't know. That's why I'm gonna see. But I have high hopes that this has fixed it. How much money is in here? Nothing. You come over here. We're gonna move money. All right. So I think this is a good place to stop. This is a long video now. I think I have it in a couple of different sittings, so I'm actually not sure. But I think this is a long video. So we have the workshop now, which should be receiving a steady supply of methamphetamines. However, I worry that even though we have the ratios decent for the lab now, what we may not have is enough labs to fully support the workshop, right? And so now I think I might need to have another lab, which I don't think will be that big of a deal because I actually have some of these factories turned off. And as long as I keep these labs and the ratios of these materials, the same to the labs, or we just set up one workshop right here and we have both labs feed the workshop. That's something we could do too. The labs could feed the workshop. Could the labs feed the workshop directly though? No, I don't think so. And I think that would also mean more coffee. We would have too much coffee at that point, I think too. I'm just gonna let this play on. We have so much dirty money. I cannot wash it fast enough. Max is trying his bestest. As best as he can. It's an old building, it's asbestos. And then yeah, to help with this too, I could also lay down another residence, but I'm gonna wait for that. So anyway, guys, this has been my new place for meth, and I could do the same thing over here again. We could copy this and bring it over again, and actually, that could be the solution. Honestly, we have all of this, right? We repeat this over here, minus the coffee. We just activate another coffee field is all we need to do. We repeat this over here, but have the warehouses link up to these, right? And then off they go. Or we could do this differently, although I like this location because we are also sending it out around the map. We could have the workshops be over here, and that way they can export really quickly. But I still don't think that's the best idea because we can't send everything through the single workshop or the single point anyway. But if we do that, we can have twice. That would be how you would feed. You would feed twice the meth into the lab, or sorry, into the workshop by just simply repeating this over here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up a repeat over here of this setup, minus the coffee. If we need to feed more coffee to the workshops, we'll simply activate these two fields. So there we go. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.